Good morning and welcome to today's special event. It's the AWF Squad Invitational competition. 4 members of the National Senior Squad will compete from 2 different locations on the east coast of Australia. In the women's one competition session in the women's section in Sydney, New South Wales, Isabel Lorenzi, and in Brisbane, Queensland, Darcy K. And in the men's section in Brisbane, Queensland, Riley Porter, and in Sydney, New South Wales, Kyle Bruce. Our technical officials in this competition, referees, Sam Coffer, Melbourne, Victoria, Linda Eads in Sydney, New South Wales, and Phil Maunder in Adelaide, South Australia. Our technical delegate, Pedro Sanchez in Victoria, and here at Weightlifting Central, the technology manager, Bowen Stewart, and myself, Ian Moyer, hopefully keeping everything running on time and ticking over nicely. So we launch straight into the competition as we do with online weightlifting. There is no preparation time between introduction and lifting. 90 kilograms is the first attempt, and it's Darcy K in Brisbane at the Cougars Weightlifting Club. 90 kilograms.
Right, you're on, Darcy.
Let's go, Darcy. Come on, Darcy. Get it. Come on. Go. Come on, this. Come on, suck it. That's hold.
And it's a good lift. A good start there for Darcy on 90 kilograms. So 91 kilograms, all the normal rules apply, or most of the normal rules apply in online weightlifting, certainly those regarding the progression of attempts. And Darcy requesting more weight. 93 kilograms, the call remains with Darcy K and her second attempt, and of course the athlete taking successive attempts has 2 minutes to begin the lift. Once the barbell is loaded and the platform clear, as we see it is now at the Cougars Weightlifting Club, 93 kilograms for Darcy K's second attempt. So we have 4 competitors, 2 in Brisbane, 2 in Sydney, 2 men, 2 women, and indeed in both sets, both gender sets in the same bodyweight categories. So quite an interesting turnout as we see it unfolding on the scoreboard there. It's kind of head to head with both the women and both the men in the same bodyweight category, and competing from respectively Brisbane and Sydney on the east coast. Darcy K is the lifter of the moment, 93 kilograms, and her second attempt. So successful with the first at 90. 93 kilograms.
Wait.
And it's a good lift. Another good lift there. So just get the scoreboard moving. 94 kilograms. It's the automatic increment. So as usual, we apply the automatic 1 kilogram increment to the successive attempt following a successful lift. And it's Darcy K, and Darcy putting a call through for a change there. 95 kilograms is her request for the third attempt. So we can see the loaders on the screen there at the Cougars Weightlifting Club in Brisbane, attending to the barbell and setting the weight at 95 kilograms for Darcy K and her third attempt. The next lifter will be Isabel Lorenzi. Isabel, please be prepared. You're next. Once the loaders are finished, the clock will begin counting down from 2 minutes for Darcy K to begin the attempt. And it looks like the loaders are almost there. Straightening the barbell up on the centre of the platform at the Cougars Weightlifting Club in Brisbane. Ready to go now. 2 minutes countdown beginning for Darcy K, Queensland, and her third attempt. Isabel Lorenzi next. So by the look of the attempts on the scoreboard, we can see quite likely all competitors in this event will take successive attempts, first to second, second to third, and of course 1 minute applies to the first attempt, and 2 minutes to successive attempts if they are in fact taken in succession, as has certainly been the case with Darcy K so far. 90 for her first attempt, 93 on the second. Both good lifts, and now looking for a good lift at 95 kilograms. And Darcy weighing in within the 71 kilogram bodyweight category.
Come on. Rest of Darcy, go.
Coming to the platform now at the Cougars Weightlifting Club for 95 kilograms and her third attempt.
Tuck it.
Yeah.
Come on.
No lift, unfortunately, on that one for Darcy. Success with the first two, though, and finishing with 93 kilograms in the snatch. We're down to Sydney now. Well, down from Brisbane to Sydney. Isabel Lorenzi at the Uplift Weightlifting Club in Sydney, New South Wales, and her first attempt, 99 kilograms. No lift on that opener there for Isabel. Of course, that's just the first attempt. She has two further opportunities. And now we move straight away to her second attempt. The same weight, 99 kilograms for Isabel Lorenzi. Loaders just attending to the barbell, tidying up the weights, tightening the collars. And once that work's done, the clock will begin counting down from 2 minutes now for Isabel's second attempt, 99 kilograms. And a change coming through there for Isabel. She's going to 101 kilograms. So 101 kilograms. We'll just wait till the loaders finish.
Did that change go through?
Yeah, we've acknowledged it. It's just a matter of updating the scoreboard.
Yep. Yeah, it's just updating on the scoreboard.
Just waiting for them to do the loading anyway.
It's not reflecting on the board.
There we have it, 101 kilograms.
1 minute.
It will, don't worry.
101 kilograms.
One is ball.
Isabel Lorenzi's second attempt. no lift, unfortunately, again there. Looked pretty secure in the receiving position. Unfortunately.
Ian, how come the scoreboard's not updating? What's happening?
Yeah, it's not showing as 101.
Unfortunately, no lift on that one for Isabel. So once again,
Coach.
Bowen update to 101.
Leave it safe.
Bowen, what's happening with the scoreboard? Can you please respond to me?
so while the loaders are doing their work in Sydney at the Uplift Club, ready to restart.
Should show as 101.
Start the clock.
Yeah, it's 101. Don't worry about it. We will continue manually. There's obviously a glitch in the system.
Okay.
All right, so it's 101. Don't panic. We've got it on record.
2 minutes, plenty of time.
So the clock has commenced counting down for Isabel's third attempt, 101 kilograms. Certainly that last one was looked very secure in the receiving position, but as Isabel recovered, just possibly going a little bit out of line there and overbalancing
1 minute,
forward,
37.
not holding the weight. But, this is an important lift, very important that she concentrates and secures this attempt. Final lift in the Snatch 101. Third attempt, Isabel Lorenzi. Again, a no lift there. So Isabel won't be able to record a result in this competition. We need to go back to Brisbane with 135 kilograms. And the first attempt for Riley Porter at the Cougars Weightlifting Club in Brisbane. So into the men's section now of the competition, Riley Porter and Kylie Bruce. With Riley leading out, 135 kilograms, first attempt.
Come on.
I'll go. Get it.
And no lift, unfortunately, there for Riley. Once again, the lifter taking attempts in succession. 2 minutes on the clock now for Riley Porter and his second attempt at the same weight. No changes being indicated through the electronic change system that all the competitors are using. So it's the same weight as far as we know at this stage for... Oh, there is a change. Riley requesting 140 kilograms. We'll still have 2 minutes once the loaders complete the change there at the Cougars Weightlifting Club of 140 kilograms for Riley Porter and his second attempt.
Apologies for the scoreboard. We're having problems with the scoreboard. Bowen's furiously fixing it in the background. Okay, so please keep putting changes through and we will manually run it.
So the loaders look like they're just about done there in Brisbane. 2 minutes now, counting down for Riley Porter, Queensland, and his second attempt, 140 kilograms.
Thank you to Bowen. He's updated the scoreboard. We should be back on track.
140 is the 1.5 minutes, just slightly more than 1.5 minutes remaining for Riley to begin the lift. 140 kilograms and his second attempt. And Kyle Bruce, please prepare, you may be next. Will certainly be the next lifter as far as the order goes, but quite possibly the next attempt. There's Riley now. 140 kilograms. And no lift on that one.
Andrew, can you just
Once
nominate?
again, we stay with the same lifter. We stay with Riley Porter at 140 kilograms. And his third attempt. And again, 2 minutes on the clock for the lifter to begin the attempt. Once the loaders have completed their work tightening up that barbell, tightening the collars, pulling all the discs into the centre, up against the inner collar of the sleeve, and tightening down on those 2.5 kilogram collars to hold it all together at 140 kilograms. For Riley Porter and his third attempt. Kyle Bruce will be next. So again, we see the lifter in a critically important position here, needing to be successful with this attempt to record a result in the competition. Of course, in weightlifting, the all-important score is the total, which is the sum of the heaviest successful snatch and the heaviest successful clean and jerk. So all competitors need at least one successful attempt in snatch and one in clean and jerk to record a total to remain in the competition. So very important for Riley to secure this weight of 140 kilograms. Just inside 1.5 minutes now.
Let's go!
Riley Porter, 1 minute on the clock. Third attempt of 140 kilograms. And unfortunately no lift. 145 kilograms, and now we move to Sydney and Kyle Bruce at the Uplift Gym in Sydney, New South Wales. And his first attempt, 145 kilograms. The barbell looks to be a little bit heavier than that, and indeed there's a change there coming through.
143.
43. So 143 kilograms is the weight for Kyle Bruce.
Yep, 143.
And his first attempt.
Start the clock.
Oh, yeah.
And a good lift. A good start for Kyle there, 143 kilograms. We apply the automatic increment, 144 kilograms for the same lifter, Kyle Bruce, New South Wales, second attempt. And once again, 2 minutes time allocation for the lifter taking successive attempts. You can see the loaders working in the background there. Loading that barbell up, 144 kilograms is the call. There's been a change there. Kyle wanting 147. And once the loaders have the barbell prepared, we'll start the 2 minute countdown for Kyle's second attempt. And it looks like pretty much ready to go with that one. Just centering the barbell and the clock begins. For Kyle Bruce's second attempt, 147 kilograms. So just 4 competitors in this competition, which makes it
Requesting
quite a good,
149.
small test
Ian,
event.
149.
Another change there for Kyle.
Stop the clock.
Stop the clock, accept the change, and make it on the scoreboard 149 kilograms. Assuming that the barbell is loaded, that the loaders in their locations are following the instructions of the lifters and or their coaches,
Yep,
which in this case may be one and the same person, and loading the barbell to the weight that the final weight that they expect to attempt. 149 kilograms now. Just over 1 minute remaining for Kyle Bruce and his second attempt. Kyle's in Sydney at the Uplift Gym.
Let's go.
And it's a good lift. Another success for Kyle Bruce there, 149 kilograms. So Kyle will be the next lifter, 150 kilograms for his third attempt. A bit of a mixed session, mixed results in this session, or performances perhaps. Only 4 lifters, so I guess no point in working percentages with such a small number of competitors, but there's certainly a lot of red. Unfortunately, on the scoreboard, 2 lifters failing to secure a successful attempt in the snatch. As this is just an invitational competition, those lifters can continue in clean and jerk should they choose to, and hopefully they do. Looks like the barbell is set at uplift. 150 kilograms is the call on Kyle Bruce, and he's changing now to 152. Restart the clock. Still more than 1.5 minutes remaining for Kyle to begin the attempt. 152 kilograms and his third attempt. This will be the final snatch attempt in the competition, and we'll have a 15-minute break, so 15 minutes while the competitors prepare for the clean and jerk.
Can the coach at Uplift please stop pacing in front of the camera? It's altering the focus. You can pace anywhere else except in our view.
Sorry?
Counting down nearly 1 minute.
Your coach at Uplift is
Kyle's
walking
in the
across
lift.
the front of the camera, which is affecting the focus of the camera.
152 kilograms. It's his third attempt and the final attempt in snatch in this competition.
Yep.
Just a small invitational event.
Go.
Serving actually also as a technical test,
Come on, do best.
technology test ahead of the Australian Senior Championships, which will be held online later this year. Is Kyle now 152 kilograms, third attempt. One way over the back. Unfortunately, no lift. It's success on the second attempt with 149. So that concludes the lifting and the snatch part of this competition. Just a quick recap of the results. Again, only 4 competitors in this small event, this invitational event. Isabel Lorenzi, unfortunately failing to record a result in the snatch, as is Riley Porter in the same position. Darcy K finishing with 93, and Kyle Bruce on 149 kilograms. We'll break for 15 minutes and resume the competition with the clean and jerk. And welcome back to our special event this morning. It's the AWF Squad Invitational competition. We began the morning with 4 competitors following the snatch section. We are now down to 2 for clean and jerk. So the 2 competitors, Isabel Lorenzi and Riley Porter, have withdrawn from the rest of the competition. And we continue on with Darcy K in Queensland in the women's section and Carl Bruce in New South Wales in the men's section. And we start the competition, or restart the competition now, with the first attempt at clean and jerk for Darcy K in Brisbane, Queensland, 114 kilograms.
Come on.
Darcy lifting at the Cougars Weightlifting Club out there at the Sleeman Sport Complex in the eastern suburbs of Brisbane.
Got this, Darcy.
Who wrote Squid Game? And a good start to clean and jerk for Darcy there. A good lift at 114 kilograms. And Darcy will continue on as the next lifter, second attempt, 115 kilograms, unless and until we receive a change through the electronic change system that the competitors are using. Obviously online, we're all in different locations. And indeed, there's a change request coming through now at 116 kilograms declaration on the second attempt for Darcy K. Once the loader's there, as we see in our background screens, we can see all the lifting locations. And once the loaders are completed, just as in a live face-to-face event with everyone in the one place, we wait for the loaders to prepare the barbell for the lifter's next attempt, 116 kilograms. Before restarting the clock, or starting the clock for this second attempt of 116 for Darcy K, Queensland. So it looks like they're almost there. And we'll start the countdown now from 2 minutes, because the lifter is taking successive attempts. 2 minutes counting down for Darcy K, Queensland, and her second attempt. Another change coming through, so we'll stop the clock momentarily. 118 kilograms for Darcy and her second attempt. So assuming that the loaders, I guess we should never assume anything. The loaders obviously loaded 116, now they're changing to 118, as we see. And the clock restarts. It's Darcy K and her second attempt, 118 kilograms. So plenty of time still on the clock. 1.5 minutes. There's the 1:30 warning buzzer going through to the lifters' locations as well. And counting down, still more than 1 minute remaining for Darcy K to begin this attempt. 118 kilograms and her second attempt. She's approaching the platform now. Cougars Weightlifting Club in Brisbane.
Come on!
And no lift on that one. It still has one more attempt available. So once again, 2 minutes on the clock, and the barbell will remain at that same weight for the same lifter, Darcy K, 118 kilograms and her third attempt. So the load is tightening up the collars, resetting the discs and tightening the collars on that barbell to make sure that it's all ship shape. With the third attempt of Darcy K. And following this attempt, we go to Sydney and Kyle Bruce, New South Wales, first attempt. So Kyle, be prepared, you're next. And the barbell set once again at 118 kilograms. For Darcy K and her third attempt. So it's a good technology test, this small event this morning, a very special event just for a number of the national squad, senior squad athletes. All the squad athletes invited to participate if they wish to, and 4 took up the option, and we're down now into the clean and jerks for the last 2 of those lifters. But coming up at the end of November is the Australian National Senior Championships, which will be all online this year. Of course, we're still operating, and things are freeing up, as we know, around the country. A number of cities coming out of lockdown just recently in the last week, but looking forward, I think pandemic conditions will continue, and so this year the National Senior Championships, to ensure that it does go ahead, will be online. Darcy K now in her third attempt, 118 kilograms. Steady lift there, and a good lift. Good finish there, and a good fighting comeback from Darcy, failing with that attempt, that weight, on her second attempt, and coming back, taking charge of it and succeeding on the third attempt. Now we're down to Sydney, back to the Uplift Gym in the western suburbs of Sydney. And Kyle Bruce, 182 kilograms, first attempt. And straight up, Kyle attempting an Australian senior record in the 81 kilogram category. Clean, but not going the distance in the clean and jerk on that one, so no lift. The barbell remains the same weight for the same lifter, for Kyle Bruce, New South Wales, and his second attempt. 2 minutes on the clock. The loaders attending to the barbell. And looks like we're just about there, just centering it on the platform, and we start the clock. Now for Kyle Bruce, second attempt, 182 kilograms. So the current Australian senior men's record in the 81 kilogram category is 176 in clean and jerk. So a 6 kilogram increase over and above that record is Kyle Bruce and his second attempt. Kyle has competed a few times in the past year in the heavier bodyweight category, 89 kilogram bodyweight category, coming down at this event to 81. It's very important for many lifters looking at the bodyweight categories that they do compete in, particularly as we look forward to the Birmingham Commonwealth Games next year, where the number of categories are limited, 8 for men and 8 for women, so not all of the general IWF bodyweight categories are on the program in Birmingham. So, for example, the 89 kilogram men's category is not on the program at Birmingham. So for a lifter like Kyle Bruce, who can fluctuate between 81 and the heavier category, now's the time, as we see Kyle thinking more and more about that Birmingham category of 81. Here he is for his second attempt. And that's a good lift. Success that time and a new Australian senior record, 182 kilograms. So we stay with Kyle for the final lift in this competition, 183 kilograms. The automatic increment applies. 2 minutes of recovery and preparation time for Kyle Bruce, New South Wales. And Kyle coming through putting through a change, 187 for Kyle Bruce and his third attempt. So extending that national record, or attempting to extend that national record even further. 187 kilograms is Kyle Bruce's third attempt. See the loaders working away there on our venue screens, venue cameras. And another change there for Kyle, 188 kilograms for Kyle Bruce, third attempt. So we got the message at this end, and certainly looks like the loaders have the message on the venue that certainly looks like 188 kilograms, and is indeed ready now to start the clock from 2 minutes for Kyle Bruce and his third attempt. Final attempt in this special event, just a small invitational competition for members of the Australian Senior Squad. And as I said earlier, a good technology test.
Yeah, we
for the
did
National
put another
Senior
change.
Championships coming up at the end of November, which will be all
190.
online. And another change there, Kyle, 190 kilograms.
Yep.
So we'll stop the clock because the barbell certainly was loaded to 188 previously. We can see the loaders going to work there to adjust the weight up to 190 kilograms. So a big lift, this one, 190 kilogram clean and jerk in the 81 kilogram bodyweight category. It's Kyle Bruce, New South Wales, and his third attempt.
You got 130.
So just under 1.5 minutes. Remaining there for Kyle. And the loaders are done. The clock recommences.
Yep.
1 minute and 20 seconds. For Kyle Bruce, 190 kilograms. And obviously another new Australian senior men's record at the 81 kilogram category. And also in the, not just the clean and jerk, but also in the total. So records across the board. Kyle was successful with 149 in the snatch which exceeded the previous record mark by about 5 kilograms. So he's already set national records in snatch, clean and jerk and total, moving now into his
45
final
seconds.
clean and jerk attempt, 190 kilograms, to further those marks. Looks like he's ready, he's on the platform. 30 seconds remaining for Carl. So very close, but no lift on that one. A big effort from Kyle Bruce, New South Wales. And that concludes our special event this morning, the AWF Senior Squad Invitational. Hope you enjoyed the lifting. Some of the results possibly not quite what the lifters had hoped for, or what indeed all of us had hoped to see some better results. But that's weightlifting, that's sport. Some good results there from Kyle Bruce with national records. Darcy K also nudging the records that she herself has secured in the 71 kilogram category. And just recapping those final results, and 2 out of the 4 lifters achieving totals. Darcy K in the 71 kilogram bodyweight category with a total of 211 kilograms. And Kyle Bruce in the men's 81 kilogram bodyweight category, finishing with a total of 331 kilograms, which is again a new national senior men's record. Once again, we hope that thanks for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed a bit of light entertainment, although that's not quite right, is it? Weightlifting's not light, so it's heavy entertainment on a Saturday morning, and I hope you'll join us again for our next event. Thank you.